Talkback, the superhero alter ego of Chase Stein, is one of the standout characters in Marvel's Runaways series. Introduced by Vaughan and Adrian Alphona, the character first appeared in Runaways #1 in 2003. As a member of the Runaways, Chase Stein has a complex origin story, beginning as a teenager with a troubled background and evolving into a hero who fights for the greater good, despite his sometimes reckless nature. Through his journey, Chase's personal growth, relationships, and unique powers have solidified him as one of Marvel's most interesting young characters. Chase Stein's story begins with his family. Born into the powerful Stein family, Chase's parents, Victor and Janet Stein, were brilliant scientists and members of the villainous group known as the Pride. Unbeknownst to Chase, his parents were involved in a dark, sinister conspiracy that centered around exploiting their scientific talents for evil purposes. The Pride was an alliance of wealthy, influential families who secretly worked together to commit nefarious acts, including sacrificing children in ritualistic ceremonies. Chase's life takes a dramatic turn when he discovers the truth about his parents. Along with a group of friends, Alex Wilder, Carolina Dean, Molly Hayes, Nico Minoru, and Gertrude Yorks, Chase runs away from home, learning that his parents had been part of a larger scheme to sacrifice him and his friends for a dark purpose. This marks the beginning of Chase's transformation from a rebellious and impulsive teenager to a young man who would take on the mantle of a hero. His journey within the Runaways was one of self-discovery, as he moved from the shadow of his family's legacy to carving out his own identity as a leader of the group. Chase's primary ability lies in his use of a pair of high-tech gloves known as the fistigons. These powerful weapons were created by his father, Victor Stein, and are capable of generating destructive energy blasts. The fistigons are powered by a unique energy source, and their power can be controlled and harnessed by Chase. Over time, he learns to use them with increasing skill, although their power is not always easy to control, often leading to explosive situations. The fistigons, combined with Chase's natural combat prowess, make him a formidable member of the Runaways team. Though Chase's journey as a hero is marked by impulsiveness and mistakes, it is also characterized by his growth as a person. Initially portrayed as the dumb jock of the team, Chase is often seen as hot-headed, quick to act, and not always the most tactful. However, as the series progresses, Chase's depth and complexity become more apparent. His relationships with his teammates, particularly his romance with Gert Yorks, serve as a catalyst for his emotional and moral growth. Gert's tragic death in Runaways Volume 2 is a pivotal moment in Chase's life, forcing him to face the reality of the dangers that come with being a hero and the personal cost of their missions. Despite his grief, Chase continues to fight for the survival and safety of his friends. His development from a teenager trying to live up to the expectations of his parents into a young adult trying to prove himself as a leader has made him one of the most relatable and human characters in the Marvel Universe. Throughout the Runaways series, Chase has evolved into a more thoughtful and self-aware individual, learning to balance his impulsive nature with his responsibilities as a hero. One of the most important aspects of Chase's character is his relationship with his family. While his parents were initially part of his origin story as villains, his relationship with them remains complicated. Chase's father, Victor Stein, was a scientific genius whose intentions were never pure, and much of his actions as a member of the Pride were motivated by greed and a desire for power. The legacy of his father's actions hangs heavily over Chase, and the journey of coming to terms with this family legacy plays a key role in his development as a hero. Chase's membership in the Runaways also allowed him to challenge the concept of heroism. As part of a group of outcasts, he never sought out fame or recognition for his actions. Instead, he fought out of necessity and loyalty to his friends. This selflessness became one of Chase's defining qualities, as he began to see himself as part of something greater than just his personal ambitions or desires. Over the course of his time with the team, Chase grows as a leader, learning to make tough decisions and take on responsibility for the well-being of those he loves. Chase Stein's development and eventual heroism make him one of the most beloved and relatable characters in the Marvel Universe. His journey of growth, loss, and self-discovery resonates with fans as they see him struggle with his past, confront the reality of being a superhero, and ultimately take responsibility for his actions. While his fistigons may be his most iconic tool, Chase's true strength lies in his heart, his willingness to fight for his friends, and his quest to build his own identity outside of the shadow of his family's villainous legacy. In the world of Runaways, Chase Stein proves that even someone with a troubled past can become a hero through perseverance, love, and a commitment to doing what's right.